What's up, guys? My doctor freaked out on me. Holy cow, he freaked out on me. I've never seen a score like this before. Dolce, you scored a 0. You're supposed to be a health and fitness expert. You scored a 0. This is extremely unremarkable. These are the terms he used. Can you believe that? What am I talking about? Well, recently I had a cardiac scoring test, a heart scan. This specifically is called a coronary calcium scan. And I scored a 0. Oh my goodness. What does that mean? Well, let's wait and have Dr. Agatston tell you.
Well, it's the one test, the coronary calcium scan is the one test that we want to get a 0 on. That means no plaque. It means very low risk. In fact, it's really a warranty for the next 10 years you're not going to have a heart attack. And you do not have to take a statin drug no matter what your cholesterol level is. Now, if you do have plaque, the higher the score, the higher the risk. And so you have to talk with your internist, your cardiologist, and decide which treatments. It can be diet, medication, exercise, but the higher it is, the more aggressive an intervention is required because the higher the risk of a future heart attack.
Thank you, Doc. We appreciate that. What this means is that even though I have a family history of heart disease, my father and my grandfather both passed as a result of heart attacks. I have a family history of diabetes and strokes on my mother's side. Can you believe this? It's crazy. This is what drove me into health and fitness and nutrition in the first place. I saw my families falling apart. I didn't want that happen to me, nor of my clients. I am a missionary for health and for fitness. So, developing the information taking the information that we had available, becoming a longevity advocate in my mid-20s after being diagnosed with high blood pressure, hypertension, and sleep apnea, all the while being morbidly obese at 282 pounds. Yeah, that was me. I decided, forget sports performance. I want to focus on longevity. When I focused on longevity, everything changed. That's going back 15, 18 or so years ago. In my mid-20s, is when I made that mental change. Now I'm in my early 40s, 42 years old. That being said, I scored a 0 on my coronary calcium scan. What is that? So let me tell you briefly from the Mayo Clinic. A heart scan, also known as a coronary calcium scan, is a specialized test that provides pictures of your heart that can enable your doctor to detect and measure calcium-containing plaque in the arteries. Plaque inside the arteries of your heart can eventually grow and restrict or block the flow of blood to the muscles of the heart. The measurement of calcified plaque with a heart scan may enable your doctor to identify possible coronary artery disease before you have signs and symptoms. Now, what are those signs and symptoms? Those would be known as arterial sclerosis or atherosclerosis. Let me tell you what that is, again from the Mayo Clinic. Arterial sclerosis occurs when the blood vessels that carry oxygen and nutrients from your heart to the rest of your body through your arteries become thick and small, sometimes restricting blood flow to your organs and tissues. You can see right here, this is how it should look. And right here, this is how it can look. Ooh, when arterial sclerosis has actually manifested. Healthy arteries are flexible and elastic, but over time, the walls of your arteries can harden, a condition commonly called hardening of the arteries. Arterial sclerosis is a specific type of arterial sclerosis, but the terms are sometimes used interchangeably. Arterial sclerosis refers to the buildup of fats, cholesterols, and other substances in and on your artery walls. Plaque, which can restrict blood flow. Guys and girls, why did I have this test done? Because I'm a data fiend. I get my blood work done every 4 to 6 weeks. I love it. I went and got this coronary artery scan, this calcium score test because I said, Doc, what other tests are out there? These are great. I love getting blood work all the time. Everything looks good. Thumbs up. What else can I get? You know, I got a family history of heart disease. Yeah, you know, I want to be careful of that. I eat well, I train well, I look great, I feel great, all this good stuff. Everything looks good. What more can I do? Is there a ticking time bomb laying somewhere inside my body? He said, you know what? Normally I wouldn't recommend it, but you want it and it's relatively inexpensive. This test cost me $88. It can be as high as $400. This cost me $88. I said, sign me up. Shoot, I'll do that every week. I wouldn't do it every week. I think once a year, once every 5 years is probably good enough. This proved to me that what I was doing was correct for me. Now, this is not medical advice. I'm not telling you to start any diet or exercise program without the express knowledge and supervision of your doctor. And you know, here at the Dolce Diet, we tell you to be under a doctor's care. We want you to go into your doctor every 6 weeks or 12 weeks at most. Get your blood work done. Get your wellness test done. Get as much data as you can about yourself. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm trying to lead from the front and teach you guys. Do you know how good it feels when I got this score, when my doctor screamed at me? And what did he say? He said, Mike, I got to tell you, I've been doing this for a long time. I've never, quote, I have never seen a 0 on this test. He said, I know they happen. I've just actually never seen one in my practice. I believe he's been in practice nearly 20 years or a little over 20 years. He's just a little older than I am. He's never seen one, so he told me. He's never seen a 0. A 0, as Dr. Agatstan, who is one of the top leading cardiologists, said a 0 is the ideal. 0 means I have the lowest possible risk. I'm in the lowest possible percentile for having to deal with arteriosclerosis. That's a great thing. Coming from me, coming from a guy who saw his father pass away due to a massive heart attack, who was a young boy, too young to really know his grandfather, knows his grandfather passed away from a massive heart attack. Being the father of 2 toddlers, I have an almost 4-year-old and a just turned 2-year-old daughter in my house. You know, it feels good. It's good to know. It's good to know that I'm doing everything I can holistically in my life, through diet, through nutrition, through dietetics, through exercise, through lifestyle, through stress management, through rest, through recuperation, through working with my doctors. I have a team of doctors, of course. I'm proactive with my health. I get my blood work done. I get my wellness test done. I don't do all the bad things. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I've really limited caffeine quite a bit over the last year or so. I joke around. I have a little bit of coffee here and there. I've done everything I can to change my life to make sure at this stage of life now, from 40 up, 20 to 40 is kind of one thing. Now 40 moving forward with little kids in the house and all that stuff, it's a mind change. I still want to make gains, and I'm still yoked, I'm still lean, I'm still fit. I still want to do all the things the 18 through 28-year-olds want to do in life. And I will compete against you guys every single day, and I will put it on you. But at the same time, I want to compete against the 88 and the 98-year-olds. I want to be a centenarian. I want to live past 100 years old if possible. At the very least, I want to do everything in my power to have a high quality of life for the time that I am here. I do not want to succumb to lifestyle-related disease and illness. And guys and girls, I don't want to see that happen to you. It's nice to win world titles. It's nice to make millions of dollars as professional athletes. It's nice to get movie deals and modeling contracts because you're slim and sleek and sexy. It's nice to go out there and just have a great life because you're fit and aesthetic. That's all awesome. That's great. But if you pass early, it doesn't make sense. If you become a burden on your family because of your medical issues due to your poor lifestyle choices, it makes no sense. Really, what I'm doing, I'm humble bragging a little bit about my own calcium screening, heart test, cardiac score. I'm bragging in a manner that it hopefully is educational. I can push you towards speaking to your doctor, making a doctor's appointment, getting your wellness test done. Excuse me. It's the end of the year now. It's the beginning of a new year. Now is the time to start the relationship with your doctor. It's the end of the year. This is the time I get a lot of I get all my big blood work done. I look for all the tests that I can get right now. So I have a baseline as I move forward to the next 12 months. And every 3 months, maximum. I won't go 3 months without getting my blood work done and staying on top of things. Usually I get it done a little sooner because I'm always working on new programs and products and things like that. Educational content that I can share with you guys. Excuse me again. I've been talking a lot, screaming a lot. Good conversation with my doctor not long ago. I hope this is helpful. If you guys have any questions, again, I'm not a doctor, right? I'm just a dude. And right now I'm talking, it was just a guy, it's just a father. I'm not talking to you even as a fitness professional. I'm just a person just like you guys, with a family, with goals, with dreams, with all of that stuff, and with family history like you guys have in some way, shape, or form. I want you, I need you, I beg you, go to your doctor. Get a phone call, get a wellness test done, get a blood screening done. See what tests you should be getting done at this age and stage of life. And don't just give the doctor the information so the doctor has it, reads it to you, and walks away. Get the printouts. I get all the printouts. I get everything. I have my own file of all my health. everything, so I can go back, so I can have my own owner's manual of my body. I want to know everything about me, as should you, so you can work with your doctor and a team of doctors as you go through life. Because maybe you bang your hip and you need an orthopedist. Maybe you're going to a chiropractor. Maybe you go to an internist. Maybe you go to a general practitioner. Maybe you do go to a cardiologist. Maybe you go to an endocrinologist. That's a team of doctors. You want to have each one on board, but you are Bill Gates, you are Steve Jobs, you are the one who runs the ship, and that's very important. You need to be informed. Guys and girls, thank you for taking the time for watching this video. I hope this helps you. I hope this motivates you and inspires you to go out there and get your own test done. Know where you stand. I feel so good. I feel so good, so happy, so clean, so clear, so crisp. I'm so ready to be even more fit, to be even more healthy as I continue to move forward through the next many, many, many decades of life, hopefully. And hopefully we're all in this together moving forward so we can share and have fun together for many decades to come. Subscribe down below. Give us a thumbs up if you like this video. Please leave any comments below. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer. Maybe I will get my doctor or one of the medical resources that we have available to come on and answer some questions for you guys. And until next time, boom!